Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Game Bytes Show, video podcast of your dreams. Possibly. I am joined by Jeremy Lawman Lamont.
Blah, 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 blah. That's me, folks.
That's right. And I'm your host, Jared Ryder Dunn. We are going to play Duelyst. We actually had this recommended to us by one of our many adoring fans.
That's right, James Ewing on Twitter.
Yes, that's right. So I had not heard of this at all, and it's spelled funny, which usually is like a sure sign that I shouldn't look at a thing. But I love these little birds flying in the background. Look at these guys. Fly, birdies, fly. Maybe they're not birds.
Very animated. They could be just like just like dandruff flakes. The guy has dandruff and it's blowing in the wind.
Or just like plastic trash bags. I mean, who knows? But it looks lovely. So. So I love this rainbow coming out of my skull. That's pretty good. It's like in the stream. That's like perfect. I feel like I'm the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Nice placement.
So Duelyst is a player head versus head card sort of game, I guess. I'm going to challenge you. Let's get in here.
All right, we'll do it and we'll talk about it. So it's sort of a combination of a mana card-based sort of competitive game, kind of like you may have heard of Hearthstone, but it also has kind of a board game component as well. It reminds me a little bit. Did you ever play Hero Academy?
So the game is really loud in my ear.
Oh no!
I'm hoping it's not on the stream.
I am checking it right now.
Anyway. Yeah, so it's sort of this hybrid card game, and then once you play your cards, if you play them right, then let's go ahead and confirm here. Then you have to kind of maneuver your dudes on the field here. So
audio sounds fine.
All right, great. It was like just super loud voice in my ear. Okay, so I guess I'm the first player, and we are exactly the same guy. So this is
boring.
Yeah, quite a quandary. So here you can see this is my general. When the general dies, game over. Game over for that guy, folks.
So I don't know if you could hear it before on the stream, but this game kind of reminds me of a cross between something like Hearthstone, because as you increase turns, you get more mana. So you can see across probably on your side, the top left, you have those little hexagons that fill in, and those represent your mana power on each turn. Down across the bottom, you have your hand of cards that will turn into little characters that you can place on the field. So I was saying earlier, this also reminds me of a game like Hero Academy. I don't know if you remember that from a while ago. It was all the rage.
I don't know that I ever played. No, I think I did play Hero Academy. That was the one. No, I don't think I ever played Hero Academy. So I actually just crashed to desktop, and
oh, no.
I want to say that they have a pretty handy little feature where when you relaunch the game, you can jump right back in the match. How seamless.
Awesome way to save.
I appreciate that. That is a neat feature. I'm going to call it a neature. We're not going to call it a feature. So are you using the default deck, the starter deck?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I actually built my own because I'm super pro. And I'm going to go cap this mana because I'm additionally super pro. This guy can move anywhere. We're just gonna do some things here. Just do some things. So you can summon. You can see down here I'm getting cards, so to speak, and they have a mana cost, which correlate. You can see a highlight, and the pink bubbles up here at the top sort of highlight. Which I don't have any mana left, so I can't cast anything additional. But you can play these minions. There's also spells and artifacts, I guess, sort of type thing. Wow, you're looking way over here. You're just gonna murder my guy here, but that's all right because he'll do some damage. Oh,
Not
no.
if I cast a spell.
That's true. So, one thing that's interesting about this game is whenever you do an attack, each of these units can attack. The unit you attack will get to do a counterattack, even if you destroy that unit in one hit. So he's going to attack me here. And he's going to do his 3 damage. You can see his damage here and his hit points here. And my guy takes 3 damage, but he did 3 damage back. So that's pretty good. I like doing 3 damage back. Sounds like a bad 90s like pop band. Okay. Let's get in here. Let's go ahead and make this happen. He'll die. That's alright. What do I want to do here? We'll go ahead and go all out aggressive here. Alright. Very good. You also have this Bloodborne spell, which I guess is unique per general, I suppose. And that you can use up to every I guess, refreshes in 2 turns, but it does cost a mana. You can see it costs 1 mana. Run away! Alright. So... I'm going to move this guy here. Yeah.
Man, he goes far. I don't like that.
And he gets to attack twice, which is pretty radical. One thing that kind of does for me, though... is I kind of don't want this dude hanging out. But... oh, he only does 1 damage. No, he does 2 damage. Never mind. He only has 1 hit point. Alright. Good, good, good. Alright. I'm pleased with this. I'm not actually sure if that only lasts 1 turn. I might have totally flubbed that. I don't know. I feel like I got you on the run now. This is feeling pretty good.
So I think something that's really helpful to do is to make sure that you can play a minion on your first turn, if at all possible. Because
yes.
It definitely makes a difference.
Ow! Let's get this guy in here. Let's get this dude in there. Come on, dude. Alright.
Let's see here.
Yeah. This is going well because I feel like I'm winning. I like when we do these head-to-head games because no matter what we do, someone wins. Oh, that guy's big. That, I have no idea what just happened. It's okay, though. This game's over. You just lost. Alright! Yeah, so the rounds go pretty quick. So that's about what I've experienced so far in my plays. 0 XP earned, I guess because we did a head-to-head.
Yeah, I think if you're doing friendlies, you don't really get points for it.
With insufficient gameplay. Whatever that means. I felt like there was plenty sufficient gameplay because I won. Oh, but I got a spirit orb. Okay, cool. We'll look at how that kind of works too. So this is at the end of the day I don't want to mess this up. Collectible card game. I'm going to decline real quick because I want to show this off super fast.
Jerk! You're a huge jerk.
No, shh, stop it. So I actually created this Lionar Test, a very creatively named deck here, And you can see if I open it, you can see all the cards that I put in here times 3, Tree Strike times 3, Veil Hunter times 3, War Surge times 3. This is probably giving away all my secrets. So you can go through and build it up. I can build it up out of Lionar cards, which here's what I got, or all these neutral cards, so you can see what I have there. And you earn cards through these Spirit Orbs. So I earned a Spirit Orb. Here it is. We'll put a ball in the candy machine here or whatever. And it's going to spit out a bunch of cards. We're going to look at those. So, yeah, whatever. I got a bunch of cards. I don't know what any of these are. I guess at some point you start to learn them. You can see here's their mana cost. I got 3 purple ones.
You got 3 purple ones?
Yeah, because I'm like uber pro. So here's the mana cost. Here's their their attack, their hit points. This one's a spell, etc. and so forth. All right. So let's go back. So this is a free-to-play game. So there is a cash store. You can buy more orbs. You can buy silly things like emotes or skins for your general. I guess there's bundles, whatever. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, let's get back in here. All right, so we're going to start with the starter deck, and we're going to do a different...
Wait, you got to tell me who you are so we're not the same thing again.
I'm going to do the Vitruvian Imperium.
All right. I'll be the Magmar Aspects. They're monstery guys.
Yeah, my guy's like... I don't know what's going on with this face. It's pretty weird.
Scary.
Yeah. He wants to give you a hug. We will be reborn. I have no idea what he's talking about. So I'm going to replace that card. You can replace these up to 2 of these starting off, which it might be smart if you got a bunch of high mana cards that you won't be able to use, which, that doesn't really do me any good whatsoever. So I'm actually player 2 here. I'm not sure how that's decided. Maybe it's just random. My turn. So these artifacts are interesting. So the artifacts buff your general. They do have a mana cost. And they wear off after, I think it is 3 attacks. So we'll see. Yeah, it's got 3 little tick marks here. So if I get hit 3 times, this will come off. But until then, it's in full and brutal effect, adding 2 damage to my dude. Excellent. Can't wait to punch your ugly monster face. So that card you just played is a flying card, and flying cards can move anywhere on the battlefield at any time, which is interesting. And by interesting, I mean terrible. What's this do? So that's good. This guy will die instantly if I use him. What does Blast do? That's pretty cool.
Oh, nice. I'm glad I'm standing where I am.
Okay. Well, we'll get out here and do some damage. He damages himself.
It explodes you, yeah.
That seems ill-advised. All right. All right. Six damage is regrettable. It's all right though. We can all play that game.
I think using 2 staffs is a party foul.
Do what?
Using 2 staffs is a party foul.
No, it's a legit strategy. I suppose. All right. You're just jelly. You didn't think of it first, or something. Melt into puddle. So the this is just a war of attrition here.
And that's something you really have to think about, is the entire game hinges around your general. So you have to decide, like, you almost have to race to the edge, but then not be the one to fall over first. So there is a little bit of a long-term strategy, and then you have to have at least a couple of tricks up your sleeve.
Absolutely. I didn't like that guy standing there anymore. We're just gonna go all in. This is just a knockdown slugfest here. So minions typically I guess I should do my turn. Typically cannot attack on their first turn. I think there are a few that can do this thing, but typically they cannot. But you're gonna run.
Let's see, I gotta do some math here.
So, this is quite the quandary. No, I didn't want him up there.
Oops.
Let's see, what are we gonna do?
I don't know how this works. You should just attack me. Like, do you win, or do we tie, or how does it work?
Well, let's find out. They just both die.
Yeah, that's a draw.
Perfect. Perfect. I like to point out that my theory of us playing head-to-head games in this so that someone wins did not just pan out, did it?
Yeah, no, that's, yeah, so much for that.
Oh, man. Incredible.
You should, do you have it set where you can play against the AI?
I have. Yeah, so we can do a practice, and I will play against a new AI. So this will actually unlock a new... this will unlock this deck that I can start using. So you'll unlock like 8 cards from the deck, and then the general.
Versus Songhai.
Okay. They look like the same person. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's good. I'll take it. Good luck, have fun, the AI says. So here we go. Let's pretend this is Jeremy here. We're going to go take out our rage on him.
It's going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to win.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Alright, we're good. We're calling it. We're going to use this ranged guy to... I've got a few ranged units in here. And we're just going to whittle this guy down from afar. Whenever you cast us... Gains 1/1. Wow. That seems terrible. Ah, that guy's a problem. Alright, so we're...
have the option to spectate also.
Nice, nice. So I don't have... Oh, can you spectate? How does that work? So you're watching right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching on twitch.tv/GameBytesShow, but also watching within the game.
Wow, that's high tech.
Got it in stereo.
So this guy only does 1 attack.
Unless you buff him up, doesn't that little spell down there
Yeah,
Does that upgrade his attack or degrade his...
it upgrades his attack and his defense. The problem is... doesn't... I like this guy carries 2 shields. What the heck is that about? Okay. So I want to kill this guy because every spell this guy casts is going to continue to buff him up, and I feel like that's going to run away on me really fast. I'm running out of time. So let's do this. And we'll get this guy eventually. And we'll get this mana too. Alright. Good, 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 good. What? That's okay. We did a little damage. We'll kill this guy next turn. And we'll summon our Arrow Whistler. What? I missed that. What was this guy? Backstab.
Kaido Assassin.
Oh, man. This seems
so if
terrible.
you summon someone, so if you summon somebody who's got 3, you can also use your Bloodborne spell.
Yeah, I can summon my knight.
I like his chunky head.
I know, right? He only does 1 damage, but I guess I could buff that to 2 and give him 2/6. Oh, he would gain 2 attack for being near my general. Okay, this is good. I feel like I did this wrong. Okay,
No, that's right. Now you use the spell on him.
yeah, now he's like Uber. And this guy can kill... yes. Sweet. I can't kill this guy, though.
The 2 of us together are almost as smart as an average person playing Duelyst.
As an average AI bot.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to kill this guy. Oh, I mean, not kill him, but take his health down. Yes, I'm good. Thank you. What? Up to 2 spaces? I don't really care about that. Okay.
I feel like that was a bad move for him.
I mean, he got the mana, I guess. What just happened here?
Whoa, he just crunched muscle up.
Ooh! Ooh!
He got swole.
He got swole. Oh, well, here comes the backstab. So that's unfortunate. But, I don't...
Shoot him with the shooty guy.
Yeah, the shooty guy will take him out. Oh, man, look at that dude.
That dude looks like the guy from Hyper Light Drifter.
This one right here? Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Okay, you are going to be murdered. You are going to come to life. You only do 2 damage. But he does 6!
That looks pretty impressive.
No, it's not good. He's going to hurt me in terrible ways.
Oh, yeah, well, that's bad.
It's
But
okay.
You can move away. Run away.
Well, but he can catch me.
I don't think that's far enough. Run.
Yeah. I can only move to those units. But I'll kill this guy, and we're still going to gun this guy down, because we've still got buffs. Give a minion attack equal to its health. Okay. We might lose here. Okay. It's okay. We've got this. What? Oh, he's going to kill this guy. Well, it'll take him out, though.
All right.
That was a very AI maneuver, I feel like. How much mana am I going to have here? What?
So we were talking a little bit before the stream, and we feel like Duelyst is sort of made to be on mobile platforms.
Yeah. Sure seems like it should be.
Yeah, the primary mechanic on this is you drag the mouse. You click and drag your spells, you click and drag your units, which seems very weird for a mouse interface.
Yes. I concur. That is very strange. What does this do? Give a minion plus attack equal to its health. Or I can summon this dude. Or
Well,
I can do none of those.
You gotta kill the general. And all the minions, I mean, the minions can just duke it out, but you want to kill the big man.
Yes. Now we're talking here. So we gotta kill this dude, so he stops murdering our face. And then next time we're well positioned to start taking this general out. Okay. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. He's gonna ninja attack me? No.
Deal 3 damage. Well, I guess you do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I mean, take me to 10. But that's gonna take him to 14. And then he's gonna rush. What is that? It lets him attack right away!
Right away. Yeah.
Well, but I murdered his face off. Well, I mean, this is clear. I feel like I want to run, but he can't really run that far.
I'd hit him. You know what? Wait, what does your Bloodborne spell do? Does it gives power to minions?
It buffs a minion near me.
You might as well summon a minion. Why not?
I might as well summon a minion, and then I'll buff it. I have 3, so I can summon this dude too. So essentially, if we can survive, we have 1.
You know, that guy could have another one of those save attacks. Maybe you should...
No, we're going all in. Okay. Remember the mantra, whenever you want to defend, attack. Ah, see, he's running. We win. I hope. Ah, that's not a rush unit.
Unless he's got a spell that makes it.
No. We're going to win this, and we're going to win with overkill. Oh, sorry, dead guy, but you're dead guy now. Man, that was a really, like, echoey victory cheer. Yeah, so, Duelyst. This is Duelyst. So now we've unlocked a new faction. There's only, like, 6, so you just do a few practice rounds, and you've pretty much unlocked them all. I think that's kind of smart, though. I appreciate that they kind of lead you through it with AI, so you're not jumping into online play without at least a little bit of knowledge about how the enemy faction gets played.
Although, on the other hand, I'm not sure... I mean, so far, having played at least a handful of matches, I have not yet gotten a feel for whatever the subtleties might be of the different factions. I mean, I haven't really noticed, like, oh, these guys are the...
Right.
You know, the super fast, like, low damage, but super rushy kinds of guys. And these guys are the... I haven't got that yet.
Well,
I mean, maybe it's there, but so far, as far as I'm concerned, they're interchangeable.
And even so, I haven't really unlocked a lot of skills. Like, so maybe this faction's very defensive. I'm not sure. I'm using almost, exclusively the neutral cards, which everyone can use. So, yeah, are these guys big on, I don't know, movement? And these guys are big on, I don't know. I'm sure those subtleties exist, and you probably don't find them in matches versus the AI bots.
So I'm going to make a statement here. I'm going to say that so far, in the limited time that I've played Duelyst, I get the feeling that I enjoy it more than Hearthstone. I think that the added component of the physical area, the surface that you have to play on, in addition to the cards and their values, gives it a little bit... I never feel like I'm really in control of a game of Hearthstone, but when I'm playing Duelyst, I feel like the ability to place characters on the board gives me a little bit more say-so, a little bit more determination in how the match plays out.
Yeah, this kind of... if you reach back into our back catalog, a month or two ago, we played, I forget the name of it, Warhammer 40k chess. It reminds me a lot of that. not
Yeah,
abduction, but
or whatever. What's it
something
called?
like that.
Arbitrator or something.
Apartheid, or no, that's not right.
It's one of those things.
Yes, yes. And so essentially, it's the card. This is the card game with a movement and attack meta, whereas that is a chess game with a movement and attack meta. So
Regicide.
Regicide. See, I knew it was one of those really terrible things. So it's a really. In fact, I feel like these games are very closely related in that with that sort of dual layer of Duelyst. Sort of dual layer of gameplay going on. You're playing against each other with cards, in which cards can directly take out each other, but you're also moving units on a battlefield and directly attacking. So it's pretty interesting. It's free to play. It has a very small install footprint on Steam. I would say it's definitely worth checking out and seeing if you enjoy anything like a collectible card game.
Yeah, it has
cool.
season ladder, competitive seasons, solo challenges. There's a gauntlet mode, which is basically a competitive draft mode where you don't get to build your own deck, which is kind of neat. So a lot of the same kinds of features that you have come to expect in similar kinds of card games.
It has daily challenges you can jump into, just to, if you're not sure. I don't know how many times I run into sort of, I feel like sitting down and playing a game, any game, but I don't know what, and I can't ever decide. So games like this, where these free-to-play hooks with these daily challenges, Spelunky was a really good one for that, right, with the daily seed.
Yes.
Make it really easy to just be like, I'm just going to sit down and do the daily challenge. Whatever it is, whether I'm good at it or not, I'm going to jump in, play it.
Spend 10 minutes on it.
Yeah, and then at the end of the day, I feel like I did something. Maybe I accomplished stuff. Maybe I embarrassed my name, whatever. But then I feel good about life, and I go to bed happy.
The only thing this doesn't have, and I drew a comparison a little bit earlier to Hero Academy. Hero Academy had asynchronous play, so you could actually play offline, pass the turns back and forth. And I feel like, although there are some things in this that wouldn't work that well, like the daily challenges or whatever, playing friendlies, it seems like you should be able to kind of pass those back and forth. So Duelyst, folks, if you're watching, that's probably something you've considered. I think it would be a really great addition.
What would be really interesting is to see this game come to mobile platforms with asynchronous play.
Yes, cross-platform play. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
So add it to the wish list, just all those... $1 million also, by the way, if you can make that happen, please.
Yes. And a few more spirit orbs.
Spirit orbs.
That's right. So yeah, basically that's Duelyst in a nutshell. It's pretty fun. I hadn't played it till tonight. I was playing a little bit before the stream, and I kind of like it. I kind of like just jumping in and playing a match. So I'm going to keep this one installed. Maybe we'll play some more of this on future streams, where you can find all kinds of excellent content over on twitch.tv/GameBytes. We do streams once a week, at least, on Mondays, 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Pacific, whatever, all these time zones. You can do the math.
We got them all the time zones.
All the time zones, we're there. During one little small chunk of it.
At some point or another.
You're right. We try to jump on the stream more than that, though, and those times are very random, so you should subscribe to our Twitch feed so you can get those notifications when we go live, so you can come watch us play games such as Duelyst, or maybe we'll play some more Battleborn. Maybe we'll play Battlefield 1 when it releases next month. You just never know, so subscribe to be safe. You will be able to find this episode of the Game Bytes Show video podcast over on youtube.com/GameBytes, where we post all of our archive videos from our Twitch streams. And there's tons of amazing content over there that you can check out. You can see us play Warhammer 40k Regicide that we talked about just a minute ago. That is live over there on youtube.com/GameBytes. You can listen to us talk for no good reason whatsoever about video games twice a week over at GameBytesShow.com. On iTunes, you can find us. There's an RSS feed over on that website as well. You should subscribe to that and listen to us tell you about the news, new releases, special topics, and then a second episode telling you about games we've been playing and why we like them and why we don't like them and what we wish was different.
Yep,
so,
absolutely.
hit that up. Find us over on Twitter if you want to suggest a game. Again, this game was suggested by a fan of the show, a watcher of our streams, Mr. James Ewing. So thank you for that suggestion. It's actually a really great suggestion. I like this game a lot. But if you have a game you'd like to suggest, hit us up at Twitter at GameByteShow. You can find myself individually at red_I.
You can find me at Jeremy_Lamont. You can also find our two podcast co-hosts, Dale Jones at Count Elmdor and Legrand Jolly at Legrand Legrande. And Jared, I noticed down in the bottom corner of the screen here we have something there that says extra life goal. Tell us about that.
That's right. We probably should have talked about that way at the beginning, but we're going to talk about it now. So the Game Bytes show has a extra life team this year, like we did last year. That team is free and available for you to join. Extra Life is a Children's Miracle Network charity. You sign up, take donations from friends and family, and raise money for kids at a hospital local to you, or if you would like to just donate money and skip all that live streaming hullabaloo coming up in November 5th, you can do so. Just go to extra-life.org/team/GameByteShow. You can find our links on our Twitch page. So if you just head over to twitch.tv/GameByteShow, you can find links to our team site or my individual Extra Life page and make donations there. It's a really cool charity. You should definitely keep an eye out for extra streams and possibly a full 24-hour marathon coming up in the next few months in support of that. It's a real great opportunity to give back to the community around you or the community around me if you just donate to me. So you should definitely look into that.
And you know, Jared's not getting any younger either. This could be his last one. He could be dead. He could be dead.
I know. It actually is absolutely exhausting. If you want to have a really, really good time, go check out our YouTube page. I archived all of the videos from last year's stream. You can see the life draining out of me as I play games for 24 hours. And that last video,
in front of your very eyes.
That last video, I feel like I don't know who I was. There was no soul left inside these bones. So thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.